Number one, this is Harvard. We don't teach money at Harvard.
And she said they don't teach money at Harvard.
They don't teach money at Harvard.
If they don't teach money at Harvard, then what are they doing in the public school system?
I don't think they want us to know. There's the conspiracy theory. So I think in the school system, they don't want us to learn about money because they just want to pump out good employees that do what they're told. I mean, if you look at school, it's opposite of what it takes to be successful in real life. Don't make a mistake. Do as you're told. Take tests by yourself. Don't cooperate. Do it by yourself. Do it on your own. And there's only one right answer.
When asked on their first date by her now husband Robert Kiyosaki what she wanted to do with her life, Kim Kiyosaki said she wanted to be an entrepreneur, but she didn't know anything about entrepreneurship. Now Kim has earned millions upon millions of dollars and is an entrepreneur, investor, and author who has become a leading voice in financial education and empowerment. One of her main missions is to expose the truth that the school system doesn't want you to know about money.
So you come out of school scared to death of making a mistake. You do everything on your own. You don't cooperate. There's no synergy. There's no brainstorming. And there's only one right answer. Everybody wants to get the right answer. There's no one right answer. So I think people come out of school paralyzed. I think the school system is criminal in that it kills a child's spirit of learning. A child goes into school all excited about, yeah, I'm going to learn and it's going to be great. And then the teacher says, sit down and shut up. Don't talk. We don't care what you're interested in.
I was talking to a woman the other day. She's just as you're saying, highly successful doctor. Very, very successful. Medical doctor, very smart in so many ways. But when we were talking, she finally looked at me and she said, oh my God, she goes, I have not a clue about my money. She's 45 years old, not a clue. And you think that because they're successful, they know something about money. But so many people don't because so many of us haven't had the education.
So, what is there to learn about money? Kim explains that while school teaches you to get a job and be an employee, the best way to become rich is by sustaining yourself through passive income like real estate, even if you have to go into debt or to get a mortgage to get started.
I love real estate. And I started back in 1989 with a little 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. And back then it was $45,000, and I had to put down $5,000, which I didn't have, and I was scared to death, and what if I lose money, and what if I make a mistake? But once I got through that first property and kept buying more and more properties, I understood real estate, I understood the game, but I also understood the freedom that real estate, specifically cash flowing real estate, could deliver.
Eventually, by generating enough money through passive income, you can become financially free. Robert
and I were financially free in 1994. I was 37, Robert was 47. And everybody kept asking, how did you do it? How did you do it? And they all assumed we had millions of dollars. And we did not have millions of dollars. We had $10,000 a month coming in every month from our investments, which were primarily real estate. But our living expenses were only $3,000. So that was always our formula, to have your passive income from investments greater than your living expenses. At that point, you're free.
Even after she became financially free, Kim didn't stop working. She has mentioned 2 different reasons for this. Firstly, she knows that she has a growth mindset and wants to be continually learning and improving.
There's two primary mindsets, and we tend to have one primary of the two. One is the fixed mindset. So a person with a fixed mindset basically says, I was born with this much intelligence. I'm going to stay with this much intelligence. I know as much as I know, and that's it. But I'm smart. And the fixed mindset has a hard time learning. But the other mindset is called the growth mindset, and that's what we're all about, and that's what you need to be an entrepreneur. So a growth mindset, they always think they can get better. They always think they can grow. They love new challenges. They love new ideas and problem solving. I get inspired when I have to create, when I get put into a position where I need to create something new, not contract. I want to be bigger than I am, not less than I am. And I think people are being taught to be less than they are instead of inspiring people to be more than you are.
The second reason Kim keeps working so persistently is because she has a strong mission that guides her work.
We came up with that mission statement to elevate the financial well-being of humanity in the very beginning. People said, well, that's a very bold statement. That's kind of, aren't you kind of full of yourself to think you can elevate of humanity and all this, all this. We're like, yeah, we think we're going to give it a shot. When people come in because of the money instead of the mission, there's a failure. So we're crystal clear that every time we stick to the mission, just do what we know how to do. Money is secondary. Mission is first.
In keeping up with this philosophy, Kim is also a dedicated philanthropist. She has supported numerous charitable organizations, including those focused on education, health, and women's empowerment. Throughout her career, Kiyosaki has been a trailblazer and advocate for financial education and empowerment, particularly for women. Her commitment to helping others achieve financial independence and success has inspired countless individuals around the world, and she continues to be a leading voice in the field of financial education and entrepreneurship.
Money is kind of a psychotic subject. Everybody's got all these crazy ideas and beliefs, and money is the root of all evil, and only rich people are corrupt, and all these crazy ideas. It's just money. It's just a means of exchange, and people do crazy things for it. So, my favorite line that Rich Dad said, Rich Dad said, money may not be the most important thing in the world, but it affects everything that is. We work so hard for our money. And why would we want to turn it over to a financial planner or a financial advisor who they hope and pray is going to, do a better job than them? Nobody's going to look after your money better than you.